What's happening? Royal Misfits, Royal Misfit family. It's Say So Fresh here. Today is Friday, Freedom Friday. So I'm aware that freedom is something that we all go looking for and sometimes question. Man, a message for you today is to be free. Be free from all the mental issues, all the social issues, all the issues with friends and family. My encouraging message for you all is freedom. There's freedom for all. So, anybody ever felt tightly wound or like your situation just had so much power over you? You couldn't focus, you couldn't think straight, you can't sleep at night, you've had restless nights. I've been there before. I had restless nights. There were times I was so bound up, wound up, and tied up with my own situations where I couldn't even think straight, man. So, my message to you today, for anybody who may be struggling, if you're depressed, if you got low self-esteem, if you have issues within your own self, within your body, within how you look, with how people may treat you, with how you may treat yourself, with some of the habits you may have, freedom is the answer. So you may say so. How do I get freedom? How do I attain freedom? Man, truly, the way to attain freedom, if it wasn't for God, I can honestly say that I would not be free. I would have never been free had I never came in contact with who Jesus really was. So my message to you who are looking for freedom is really find God, and you can find him in your situation if you give him the opportunity to find you. All right? And some of us need to just run to him. I'm reminded of the Bible. Of course, the Bible. Yeah, I got to. Mark chapter 5. There was the man who needed freedom. He had so many emotional issues, so many physical things going on wrong with him, so many sicknesses and illnesses. When Jesus approached where the man dwelled, next to the tombs, my man came running to Jesus. So you may say, Chris, what does that mean? Man, if you want freedom, the answer to your freedom is to run to Jesus. It's Mark chapter 5. I encourage you all to read it. Don't get spooked out from reading that. But if you read that, you'll have a clear understanding of what freedom is. I had an experience like that where I needed true freedom. And true freedom came when I ran to Christ. I'll give you a quick example of freedom and how I had to experience it. So for me, growing up, I always struggled with not fitting in. Hence why Royal Misfits is so important to me. In not fitting in, what comes along with that sometimes is feeling rejected. And with rejection can come depression, low self-esteem for various issues. So for me, I had low self-esteem. I was dealing with depression. I was dealing with all types of mental and just emotional issues that had me bound, and to the point where I wasn't confident within myself, and I just felt bad and felt depressed. Depression got so big and so heavy that I even contemplated suicide. And for me, I knew I had to have a real life moment. And I'm like, man, what if I didn't exist anymore? Nobody cares about me. Nobody loves me. And I would periodically have those thoughts. And I think I went to church a couple times, and I guess the pastor was talking about the love of Christ and how God loves us, and he loves us so much that he gave his son for us. So for me, that caught my interest. I'm like, man, love. Like, nobody could love me because I'm me. I got too many issues going on. Nobody likes me. I'm rejected. I'm stuck here. So for me, that was my thought process. I gave God an opportunity, and he utterly changed my life. I actually came running to God because I was tired of going to sleep, crying myself to sleep at night at a young age. I was tired of feeling less than and like nobody cared about me. I was tired of feeling like I didn't need to exist. Reality of it was and is that God loved me. And when I ran after him, because I was tired, I needed freedom. I was tired of being tormented in my sleep. I was tired of being tormented just in my own mind, daydreaming about bad things and things that probably should have happened to me. I got tired of it. I got so tired that I was forced to run to God, because that was the only other solution that I could think of. And much like the man in Mark chapter 5 who met with Jesus on the coast, I want to say of the Gerasenes, and the man, they called him Legion in Mark chapter 5, because he was identified by his issues. How many of y'all have ever been identified by your issues? Oh man, that's lustful James, or that's Luke the pervert, or that's Betsy the hoe, right? So sometimes we're labeled by our issues and we wonder why. That's a whole nother video, another discussion. But true freedom is the main thing that allowed me to see what my issues were, my issues of low self-esteem, my issues of depression, my issues of fear, and those very things that I knew I had that tormented me, I had to let go of them and run to God in order for things to change. Since I've been free, my life has been 100% different. I've done different things and had different opportunities afforded to me because of freedom. Man, be encouraged. Find freedom. You find freedom in running to God, running to Jesus. Let him heal you. Let him free you. And from that, man, that's the first step to being free. So it's Freedom Friday. Just wanted to introduce you all to that. Remember, don't fit in because you were never created to. Say so fresh.